Praise be to Jesus. Pray without ceasing, says St. Paul in his first letter to Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 17. Prayer is very common in the lives of the Christians. Most of us begin our day with a prayer to God in thanksgiving, petition and intercession. These three elements are present in our daily prayers. Sometimes praising God or asking His grace or requesting His blessing for neighbors may take upper hand, yet it is left to the individuals. Today's gospel can be divided into two parts. One is prayer of thanksgiving and the other prayer of petitions. The disciples asked Jesus to teach them to pray, but Jesus does not give the disciples some magic words to say. He teaches them to pray, "Father, hallowed be your name." It means in the scriptural language, we must revere God as Father, who is the creator of the universe and the source of all things that are on the earth and heaven. There is always something to be thankful for. We should thank the Lord for His wonderful deeds in our lives. When we recall the blessings of God in our lives, sometimes we may be wonderstruck because such is the greatness of God. Have we thanked the Lord for the gift of life, gift of our parents, gift of siblings, gift of profession, gift of society, community, state, country, etc.? St. Paul says in his first letter to the Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 18, "Thank the Lord in all circumstances. Ask and it will be given to you. Search and you will find. Knock and the door will be opened for you." It is the prayer of petition. Jesus asks to pray with confidence and hope. Many of us may say that I have prayed with hope and faith, but my intention is not fulfilled. St. James says in his letter, chapter 4, verse 3, "When you ask, you do not receive because you ask wrongly." God will definitely fulfill our intentions in His own time and in His own way. He may delay, but He will not deny our petitions. Many of us become tired of praying because He did not hear my prayer, which leads us to turn away from God. It is so in the lives of many. When we ask something to a friend or someone, if he or she does not give us what we asked for, they become bad. Jesus always wants us to persist in our prayer. He will not deny our needs, because if your friend or neighbor who is sleepy at night could give you what you need, who are evil, but how much your heavenly Father, who keeps Israel, will neither slumber nor sleep, would provide you what you are in need of. Pray persistently and pray without ceasing. There is a saying in Dravidian language, "If you take care of the children of your neighbors, your children themselves will grow up." Meaning to say that be interested in the needs of others than one's own needs. It would be similar to the golden rule that Jesus said, "Do to others as you would have them do to you." Praying and interceding for others is a gesture of good Christian who takes the place of a priest or a prophet to speak to God on behalf of others. This can be done when one is interested in the welfare of others. In the first reading, Abraham pleads with God not to destroy Sodom and Gomorrah for their wickedness. He asks God, if you find 50 righteous people in the cities, will you not destroy? God replies, no. Then he continues to plead, if you find 45, will you not? No, says God. He proceeds, if you find 40, 30, 20 and 10, God replies, no. The intercessory prayer is a powerful weapon to seek God's blessings and mercy on others. Father Jayaraj MSFS used to tell, one can be judged by the way one prays. The liturgy of the word today invites us to introspect our prayer life. Do I thank the Lord in my community prayer and personal prayer? Do I seek God's blessings in the prayer? And do I pray for others who are in most need of our prayerful support? When we thank the Lord for His blessings in our prayer, we receive His continuous blessings by which we can transmit His grace to others. St. Francis de Sales says, pray always means feel the divine presence of the Lord and long for the Lord and thirst for Him. So, let our prayers be of thanksgiving, petition and intercession. Live Jesus.